The cloud. All right. So this is a group energy clearing on Sunday, March 31st, 2024. And we were dedicating a lot of what we've done this month to focusing on this dragon energy that is so present for us. We are in the year of the wood dragon, and we're just going to be in that transformational energy all year. And one of the things I can see us continuing to do is really work in the dragon energy. I think we're really kind of ramping up for a lot of dragon support coming through. And I've been working, I work with dragons a lot. And in the past, I've done even courses on dragon work. The big piece that I want to bring forward that's really coming in very strongly is tuning in and connecting to our relationship to this wood dragon frequency that's really holding this very strong energy for us. One of the things that just came out of a workshop that many of us here did through Light Body is how incredibly loving and supportive and powerful tuning into this dragon energy is, and how it's just going to continue to amplify and help support us. So as I was, oh, thanks, Stacy. One of the things that I started tuning into this morning as I was kind of tapping into this wood dragon frequency and how we were going to really show up and bring forward this energy for our group energy clearing is I started tuning into kind of a dragon collective frequency first, and then was like, well, what does this mean for this wood dragon frequency? Dragons, when I work with them, really connect in a transformational energy for us. They're the holder of memories. They help to hold the memories until we're ready to receive them again, until we're ready to work with them again. They also birth universes, help with transitions. And that energy around the wood dragon frequency, when I really started going deeper and deeper into it, it was so eye-opening of how the energies are already presenting for us and where we're going with the energies. And what I mean by that, and I wrote some things down because sometimes I kind of get lost in the moment. This wood dragon energy and what they brought forward is reconnecting our energy towards what we want and really shining light on what is not getting us there, or where we are still in kind of I saw them, the way they were showing it, as these little gaps, like where we are still kind of sitting in those gaps, or where the gaps are within the directions we want to go, but where those gaps are. So it's helping to bring clarity in what we want, and also really showing us the path of transformation for us and what's in our truth. The wood frequency, and it was so cool watching this. I was watching these dragons kind of absorb energies and then creating like a harmonic, balanced frequency out to kind of show us the way. It was really a fascinating kind of experience. And Marianne is saying that already energy is releasing from the stomach area. The reason why I bring this forward is because many people are feeling the energies we had of 2023, and now we have of 2024, creating a lot of change and a lot of like, what is going on? I don't understand. Things that used to work for me are not working anymore for me. Those sort of things. Like there's just a lot of human stuff happening. People are really wrapped up in their stuff. We're starting to see the true light of people. All those sort of things are starting to reveal. And us personally, we're going through these experiences of, wait a minute, this isn't even who I am anymore. This isn't even my truth anymore. This isn't even what I want anymore. And what the wood dragon energy is holding for us is allowing us to find the path forward gracefully. And it may not feel graceful at times, but this absorbing of the energies and filtering out what will help us come to our realizations, to our epiphanies in the way, in in the manner that really allows us to integrate, those are the energies. So for some of us, it may
Stacy, are you frozen? Is that a yes? Okay.
Yeah. At least it's not on a totally funny face.
strange how it just all of a sudden like kicked out. That was the strangest thing. And of course it happened at a funny time. But okay, there's just some more that's coming forward, and then we're gonna go in because it's already the energies are really amplified, and we're gonna be able to really go right in and bring this to our process and bring this to our self-discovery as well. So what they were telling me is watch for how you go through life. Watch how you're sourcing certain behaviors that are coming up, and watch how those behaviors are in how others are having reactions to that and how others are reacting to you. Because what is trying to be revealed is what is really authentically aligned way for us to be and what's in our truth versus what is really ready to melt away, what is really ready to go. So that those pieces, it's like a discovering of new ways of being, not a rediscovering, new ways of being. Yes, Crystal.
I'm sorry, can you please use some different words? Because
Yes.
I can't make a picture with that.
Different words for this last thing I said,
About
or
the behaviors.
Ooh.
I'm missing something.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. So when let's say there's a certain person you naturally have reactions to. Like identify a person in your life, like think about someone. And you naturally have a certain way of being with them, certain way of reacting with them. What is coming forward are those reactions, those ways of being actually serving you? Are they actually in your truth or are they not? So I have two daughters that are actually in massive transition right now. And one is really trying to decide if she's going to stay at her beauty school or going to go off or do something else. Another one is even considering, am I going to stay at my high school? I realized the younger one who was considering whether to stay at her high school or not, she opened up to me yesterday. And I was in a place of like, oh, it's kind of coddling. Oh, and Crystal, you saw that energy the past weekend in terms of a death rites and on someone, and I had to switch my energy, right? Those reactions weren't working anymore. So Sherry saw it and a couple others, Joe, you saw it. So, oh, Jackie, you saw it too. What shifted was I was still in a state of like coddling, nurturing. Oh, she's hurting right now. Let me see her that way and whatever. Okay. When I tuned into this wood dragon energy this morning, a whole new way of being with her came forward. And what they were saying is it's time to be in curiosity. Like curiosity is our superpower right now. Asking ourselves questions, asking her questions, and it shifted the energy completely. That the cuddling was holding her wounding, and it wasn't even my truth. It felt yucky.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you so much. I was missing that and that fixed it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I see a shift in the energy right now with that. So the two pieces, the two superpowers or tools that I'm seeing that they brought forward for us to really, integrate this energies is curiosity and self-nurturing. There's a nurturing frequency with wood. Like when I tap into a wood frequency, it's like I remember who I am in some ways. And this wood dragon energy is like holding that light for us of nurturing our way into who we are. Ooh, there's a lot of emotion around that because this energy is so loving and how they want to show up for us and usher us through this year. So setting an intention right now of this wood energy frequency, this wood dragon frequency. Yeah, there's so much coming up already. And what you intend to focus on, what you want clarity on, what you want to bring up for this session, as well as for the year, is what we're going to really start to go into. The energies are kind of scattered, so I feel a little scattered. So I'm just going to go back into that wood energy frequency or the wood dragon frequency. And I'm going to encourage you to start to go within. And if you want to have your video off as we really go into an altered state, allowing yourself to get comfortable in if it's seated, if it's lying down, if it's whatever makes you feel comfortable as we go into, and this, we could be in this state, we could be in this like meditative altered state for 30 minutes, could be 45 minutes. We usually go and we have the time at least until 11 Mountain, and then we kind of process for 15 minutes after that. So allowing yourself to go in and some folks like to be off recording because it allows them to have their eyes closed and not be videoed on the recording. It just is up to you and what you feel comfortable with. Yeah, there we go. Now it's coming in. There were some resistances with the scattered energy, and I'll go into that in a bit. And if you are not familiar with my style, I make lots of noises. It's just toning. It's just moving of energy. Sometimes I sing, so we'll see what presents. Good. Okay. So bringing your awareness behind your eyes in your body. So noticing as you set the intention to bring your awareness behind your eyes, if it's something you can do easily, if there's any resistance there. So just notice, we're observing right now. We're in a space of curiosity and observing what presents for us. Bringing your awareness behind your eyes. For those of you who need a visual, the way I do it is I imagine myself sitting in a little rocking chair behind my eyes, connecting within, still being aware of what's present around me. bringing my awareness behind my eyes. And as you do that, notice if there's something presenting for you, visuals, physical sensations, thoughts, feelings, observing what's presenting for you. Yeah. Good. What presents for you are data sets. It gives you some more information to work with. Yeah, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Connecting within. And as you are behind the eyes, notice if you can feel your heartbeat. Observing the heartbeat. And if you are not feeling the heartbeat, see if placing your hand on your heart, perhaps on the wrist or behind the ear on the neck, to feel your pulses, if that supports you. Mm. And notice as you are connecting with the rhythms of your heart, notice if there's any sensations, thoughts, feelings, visuals that present. Mhm. Noticing the rhythm of your heart, the rhythm of those pulses, noticing the tone, the frequency, the rhythms. These are yours. These are your rhythms. This is a part of your soul song. And you may have noticed as you connect with your heart and the heartbeat, you may have noticed that your awareness automatically went down to your heart. As you are connecting with your pulses, with your rhythms, setting the intention to bring yourself down to your heart space, being that sitting in that little rocking chair in the heart. And if you need to deepen your breathing to allow the heartbeat to get stronger, for you to connect deeper in the heartbeat, allow yourself to breathe deeper and deeper. And connecting with those rhythms, tapping in to that vibration, that, ooh, that light frequency or that big frequency of those rhythms. Yeah. So what's starting to happen is they're naturally, these rhythms are naturally expanding, expanding, expanding. Expanding. Yes. And some of you may see light with these rhythms as they expand, this tone, this beat, this connection with your heart. You may notice in the expansion and the movement of these rhythms that are expanding from your heart throughout the whole body. You may notice bright light connected to it. You may notice another way of connecting with these rhythms. Noticing as I see your rhythms expanding, expanding, expanding all through the throat, the head, up to the crown, down, down, down through the solar plexus, the womb space, the perineum, all the way down to the toes. These rhythms are expanding, expanding, expanding throughout your whole body. These rhythms, ooh, are allowing you to feel your truth, your voice, your tone, your frequency. Yeah, it's showing up differently for each of you. Some of you, these rhythms are a very loud tone. For some of you, it's being amplified through light. This expansion, 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 what it's already doing is it's allowing these beautiful, beautiful connections to come online. I'm noticing these very curious elemental beings wanting to show up and looking and peeking around the corner and looking over a bush to see, oh, I'm curious. I'm curious with this frequency. I'm ready to connect. And as you are amplifying your rhythms, call in your spirit team, your entourage, your peeps to come forward and play in this magical experience. And something just shifted in this collective space we're in. Something just shifted here as you tapped into your spirit team. What just happened is your rhythms amplified out through the crown of your head and down into Pachamama. Yes, yes, yes. Here I am, here I am, here I am. And as these rhythms expand, 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 we can start to open and activate this dragon connection. Yes, already many are coming forward. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For some of you, you're changing forms into elves and other elemental beings. For some of you, you're in a very celestial form as these dragons approach. And these rhythms that you are emanating out, open a barrier. It brings forward a level of truth and authenticity. It clears out all of the baggage and the stuff that holds us back from tapping into these higher levels of awareness. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now the wood dragons are presenting. And as they present, see if there's any reactions in your body, any sensations, thoughts, feelings, visuals, knowings. Notice what starts to present. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Each of you has a wood dragon approaching you. And it's like they're staring right at you. The one that has approached you is looking right at you. We notice what presents. Notice if there's any resistances, any feelings, any physical sensations. Notice what presents. Being is so close to you. It's like you can almost touch noses. I invite you to look in the eyes of this beautiful guardian wood dragon that is here to connect with you. See if you're called to connect eye to eye with this dragon. And I'm holding a space of clearing any energies that present. So if there's resistances or other sorts of energies, I'm clearing, especially in the lower half of the body for many of you. There's like a stirring of the gut happening, and I'm clearing, clearing, clearing all of that out. And as you are looking in the eyes of this beautiful divine wood dragon here to connect with you, set your intention. I'm inviting you to set your intention of what you want clarity on, what you're bringing forward to transform and shift, or whatever you intend with this connection for the present moment and beyond. This wood dragon continues to hold this space for you. Show me, show me, show me. Yes, 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 I see you. I see you. I see you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. I love you. I love you. I love you. As we're in this space, many of your spirit guides are here cleaning up your spirit team, your entourage. They're cleaning up some old past lives, old traumas you're holding on to, carrying the world on your shoulders. Your unworthiness. Noticing what's lighting up in your body as this wood dragon continues to hold this beautiful space for you. Ooh, to gain clarity, to clear out what no longer is in your truth. For many of you, you're trapped in a form, and most of you, it looks like an elemental form where you had trauma. You lived lives of trauma in this form. And I'm cleaning that up. Whew, whew. Yes, yes, yes. I'm calling in your people from that lifetime to help support the the healing, the clearing out of this stuck energy. Yeah, it's time to let go. And any energies they are holding from that lifetime, clearing out the perpetrators, the spectators, the victims, anyone connected to these lifetimes that are holding this trauma in place, these behaviors in place. Oof, there you go. These behaviors around, I'm the only one, I have to do it, no one else can do it. I hold the space for everyone. Though that sort of energy is connected to these lifetimes. Ah, for some of you, it's around because I'm the only one, I can no longer trust it. I can't trust anyone. I have to do it myself. Oof. And as this energy is presenting, what your people are showing you is how you create a disconnection with them, how you continue to create disconnection in your life with your loved ones, your friends, your family, your clients. Ooh, even just in your life. Oh, yes, I'm bringing in these divine, ooh, they're aquamarine flames that are coming forward. And these aquamarine flames have a very motherly frequency to them, a very nurturing frequency. And these flames are surrounding these lifetimes. And your people are throwing certain agreements, certain energies into these aquamarine flames to dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Yes, they're dissolving these old belief systems, these old patterns, these old behaviors. Ooh, worthiness is coming up. Yes, underneath that is welcoming beauty back into your world, into your life, into your way of being. Good, cleaning up those lifetimes. See if there's any other resistances with these lifetimes. Phew. Ah, for some of you, this has been a part of your identity for a long time, and not wanting to let go is because who will I be if I don't hold on to this? Oh, good. Massive cracking with that. Massive shattering of certain identities that are coming forward. Beautiful. And these wood dragons, there's the ones that you're connecting with, and then there's others around, kind of hovering around, flying around, and they're cleaning up energies. They're cleaning up this shattering right now, this dissolving of these old identities that have created separation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They're gathering all the shattering right now, all the pieces. They're gathering, gathering, gathering. There we go. Dissolving them, dissolving them, dissolving them in these flames. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. These emerald green flames are coming in too. They feel connected to elemental beings that are bringing forward the flames. Wow. And some of you, you have a gag, like I'm seeing it as like being something stuffed down into your throat right now, connected to this identity shattering and connected to these lifetimes. I'm going to clean that up. Be the good girl. Don't say anything. Keep your mouth shut. That type of energy. Yep, you got to do what's best for the family. You got to do what's best for your people. Uh, There's our Dark Lord behind. Oof, trying to hold this in place. So I'm going to tap into that Dark Lord. We're cleaning him up, cleaning all this up. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, the word has been spoken. It's time for liberation. There we go. Notice if there's any resistance in you as we're cleaning out this gagging in the throat. Oh, yep, there's certain aspects of yourself wanting to hold on. Okay, there's some entities that are also holding on. So I'm going to clear out the entities. There we go. It's time to go home. Time to go home. Yes. These entities wanted a more nurturing frequency to know that they are safe to go home. There you go. It's time. It's time to go home. Yeah, see, your beloveds are there. You. This gag piece that's in most of you right now, this gag piece stays locked in place when you say things that are in limitation. Like, oh, I don't see anything. I don't feel anything. Things like that. That's keeping this locked in. This is how this Dark Lord was able to get in and put this gag order in you. Put this gag, it's a physical device that's in you. Any thoughts and vocalization of limitation locks this thing down. There we go. Good. Now there's like a switch that shifted. The cure is self-nurturing. Oh, nourishment, nurturing, connection, love. There we go. This Dark Lord does not have anything to stand on anymore. Yep. Even if you catch yourself in a limiting thought or vocalize something limiting, this Lord can no longer hold this over you. This Dark Lord. Yes, 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 yes. Each of you open to receive the dissolving of this gag order, dissolving of this gag device. Big yes, big yes, big yes for this. Yes, many of you are waking up to how we self-inflict. There we go. Yes. Coming back to looking in the eyes of this wood dragon. I see you. I appreciate you. I accept you. And I love you. Notice, notice as you connect with this wood dragon. Notice. There's an activation that's happening within your whole being. So you're connecting eye to eye with this beautiful divine wood dragon presence. And they're getting ready to leave. If there's any other connections you want to have, any other things you want to say or put out there with this wood dragon, this is the time. They're reminding us it's not going to come from the head. It's going to come from the heart. Saying our last goodbyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And as they depart, we are reconnecting with our rhythms, our expanded rhythms. And they are beginning to consolidate back into you, your magical rhythms. Ankashela pila mayaye, pila mayaye, pila mayaye lohi. Janu pawa maya kucha, pila mayaye lohi. Lankashela pila mayaye, pila mayaye, pila mayaye lohi. Wicha zaniwa maya kucha, pila mayaye lohi. Just tuning in, tuning in, tuning into your body, tuning in to your awarenesses. Thank you, dragons. Thank you, my spirit team. Thank you, all those elemental beings who've showed up. And those emerald green flames are really ignited in the lower half of your body. It's like these flames are like pulling out stuff. Like it feels like parasitic energy. So there's still some stuff activated right now. So we're just going to hold space as this gets cleared out. I have a funny visual as this is getting cleared out. I'm watching like gnomes and other little beings like pushing on our stomachs to push down like the energies so they can come out. It's kind of like how you push on your stomach to kind of get the poop out. Like this is what's happening. They're pushing energies down so they come out. Okay, we're just holding space for that. Thank you for your support as they finish this clearing up. Good, and there's a grounding that's happening because the light of your Huaracocha is helping to make sure that you're not going out. So it's anchoring you into your body, into your space, into your light body, into your form. Yeah, there we go. And that Huaracocha energy is allowing you to stay grounded as this happens. Yeah, so it's this regrounding, it's this reconnection. And if there's anything you are aware of that you want to throw into these emerald green flames to dissolve, this is a great time now. Thank you. Thank you. Just scanning yourself, tuning in, seeing if there's anything else. Bringing yourself back into you, bringing your awarenesses back in. That means a reconnection to bringing your awareness behind your eyes. Allow yourself to do that. Do what you need to do. Yeah, as we transition out of this altered state. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And echoing your name 360 degrees out into the universe, echoing your name to call your energies back into you. And as you do that, a lot of times you'll see soul pieces, fragments that come back into. Yeah. Echoing your name. Whatever name you're called to use. Echoing your name 360 degrees around the earth plane. Echo, echo, echo. Calling your name out. Bring your energies back in. That frequency of you calling out your name, whether it's in your head or out loud, connects with the energies that may be outside of you that are yours to come back in. Good. Echoing your name into the earth. Echo, echo, echo. Ooh, into the earth, into the underworlds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Good. There were some pieces that were missing. It got collected through, yes, through this part. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Claiming your space, claiming your body. This is my biosuit. I'm the one in charge of this biosuit. I get to hold space for me. This is space around me. No one's allowed in. I am allowed to choose. Woo. Okay. I get to. Yes, I get to. I get to claim, claim, claim. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. My space, the space around me. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, that helped consolidate. There we go. There was a lot more there was a lot of little lingering things there. So, oh, take your time to come back when you're ready. I'm just going to share a few things that came forward. This was a very interesting experience. Looking in the eyes of a being is very, very powerful. That it can take some work to, it can take, for some, it's very challenging to do, but they called it forward, so we just allowed it to happen. There was a lot there, but at the end, they wanted to make sure that there's something about how you compose yourself that they're saying the way you thought you were composing yourself, which is very calculated, is going to shift. It's not going to be calculated anymore. Like I should speak in this way and do it this way. And there's like a shift that's happening. So that's one thing that just came forward, like how you compose yourself is shifting. There was a lot there. If you want to leave or stay in your altered state, you're welcome to stay off camera. If you want to depart, you're welcome to. If you want to stay and share and listen to the shares, you are welcome to as well. What I will do is I will turn off the recording for the shares. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now.